Hello guys and girls, my name is Levitee. Welcome to the PSL Season 2, Week Number 1, our Team Builder. Now this is going to be like the DBA, where I'm not 100% going to guarantee have Team Builders up every week, so do not expect them to go up every week. I just thought this would be fun to do, since there's not that many series as I'm doing right now. Anyway, so why not do this? Alright, so this week, for week 1, we are facing my man Jingus and the Colorado Aggrons. So let me write off his team quick. He has Zapdos, Homungus, Slowbro, Lucario, Axelgars, Sudowoodo, Mega Gardevoir, Hydreigon, Gengar, Darmanitan, Diggersby, and Regice. So, the main things I'm scared of on his team are Gengar, Diggersby, Darmanitan, and Zapdos can be annoying for me to deal with. Those four are basically the things I'm most scared of. But brain farting. Oh, the matchup I feel is pretty even. He's got giant threats to me like Diggersby and Gengar, and I also have giant threats to him like Kartana and Victini. So without further ado, let's dive into the team I am bringing. We got Kartana, Araquanid, Florges, Mega Ampharos, Victini, and Lunatone. Yes, Lunatone is coming this week. So let's get in depth to the team now. So first off, we've Kartana. Now, Kartana does a lot to his team. It's my main win con. As you can see, it basically can win the game once Zapdos is gone. So, we're bringing a Swords Dance set with Psycho Cut, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, and Psychium Z. Now, Psychium Z is primarily there for the Amoonguss. At +2, it will die. I'm pretty sure it dies. I don't remember, though. And it's a good neutral hit to also hit the Zapdos, which is also cool. Just Psycho Cut is a good move to hit his entire team hard. It hits like Gengar. It's just a nice neutral stab move. But Kartana does a lot to his team. Leaf Blade, of course, for my main stab, and Sacred Sword for things like Hydreigon, Regice. I guess that's really it. That Leaf Blade doesn't hit. For our EVs, we're running 68 in HP, max attack, 4 in defense, and 184 speed with a jolly nature. So the speed stat is to speed creep max speed Mega Gardevoir. Now the fastest mon on his team is Gengar, so there's no point for me to speed creep that. Kartana will outspeed everything except Gengar though, unless it's like a weird Scarf Pokemon. So that's cool. Once we get rid of Gengar and Zapdos, Kartana can basically win the game. Like I said, it's my main win con. Does a whole lot to his team. But yeah, that's really it on Kartana. Next up, we have Araquanid. Araquanid is a pretty... Am I going to click on it? Okay, there we go. Araquanid is pretty good this match. It's primarily my main switch in the Gengar with an Assault Vest and the bulk EVs I have. Shadow Ball and Sludge Wave are for Kiyomi. That's if he's Life Orb, because there's no reason for him to run Shadow Ball or Scarf Gengar versus me, since it's going to outspeed my entire team. I mean, if he wants to predict the Scarf Kartana, there's really no point to doing that though, because like he should know that Swords Dance obliterates him. So I was also close to running a Choice Band Kartana, which would have hit him like a truck, but I felt that Z Sakura was the best. So we have Araquanid, like I said, Assault Vest, Liquidation, Lunge, Leech Life, and Mirror Coat. So Liquidation is obviously there for a main water stab, as it hits his team fairly hard, except like Amoonguss and Slowbro, of course. But Slowbro won't stay in on Araquanid when I can click Leech Life as my primary second bug stab. And then we have Lunge here. Lunge is honestly just there to lower the attack on something, because I really just need Liquidation and Leech Life this match. I'm probably not going to be clicking anything else. And Mirror Coat is of course there for Zapdos as well. I will live actually, I'll tank a Thunderbolt and Mirror Coat will knock him out. So that's cool. Like I said, if I can like predict Darmanitan or Diggersby switch in and click Lunge and lower their attack, that'll help me a lot. But like he won't send in Darmanitan or Diggersby on Araquanid anyway, because they can both die to a Liquidation. For our EVs, we're running max HP, 56 in defense, 200 special defense with a careful nature. Like I said, this is primarily just there to be our Gengar switching, and we can recover up with Florges with the Wish. And the 200 special defense will assure that Shadow Ball and Sludge Wave are a forward KO on me if he runs Life Orb Gengar. If it's Scarf Gengar for some reason, then Araquanid tanks this thing very well. I don't know the calcs off my top of the head with Scarf Gengar, but I assume it's like a 5 KO and Sludge Bomb and Shadow Ball. So that's Araquanid. We got Florges here. Florges is pretty good this match. It can wall a lot of the things like Hydreigon, Mega Gardevoir, Just basically all of his special attacking mons. And we have Teambuilder, of course, for the Gengar Sludge Wave. Our moves, we got Wish Protector, Aromatherapy, and Moonblast with Flower Veil. Not that that really matters anyway for our ability. So, Florges is there as my primary Zapdos switch in, and the reason why I have Aromatherapy is because I'm not trying to have anything get paralyzed, especially Victini and Kartana, which are pretty important this match. That's why I want Aromatherapy on there, because Zapdos with Static can be really annoying, and we have Wish Protect as well with the Moonblast as our offensive stab. I was really close to putting Psychic over like Protect or something, but I felt in the long run just Protect would have been better. And I could have put Psychic over Aromatherapy, but like I said, I wasn't trying to have Kartana and Victini get Static, which would be pretty bad. For Eevees, running 248 HP, 180 defense, 4 in special attack, and 76 special defense. Teambuilder, of course, allows us to lose Sludge Wave from Gengar, even if he's choice specs, which he could bring as well. And then the defense investment helps us deal with Diggersby and Darmanitan a bit better, but we still won't stand on those things because they still hit me really hard. And then just we have 4 in special attack for a little bit of investment in there. Just not much of Florges, it's primarily our special wall. Good switch into Mega Gardevoir, Hydreigon, and Zapdos, like I said earlier. So yeah, next up we have Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is pretty good this match. I feel like it can handle a lot of his defensive core, being Amoonguss and Slowbro, which I both think those will come. So this can handle both of those as well. Dragon Pulse will do a lot to Amoonguss, unless he runs like specially defensive, which I don't think he does because I have Kartana. And then Thunderbolt obviously destroys Slowbro, and Thunderbolt and Dragon Pulse do a lot to Zapdos. So this Ampharos set was primarily designed to deal with his defensive core, with Zapdos, Amoonguss, Slowbro, which I think they all should come. We have Static before Mega Evolving. We have Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, and Sub. Sub is really nice against his defensive core if they try to click Spore or Toxic on me and I get a successful sub up. Then that's really cool. And Volt Switch, of course, to get some initiative. So yeah, and I don't think he'll send in Diggersby on Mega Ampharos in the match, because I think he dies through Dragon Pulse. I don't know the calc off the top of my head, but if he doesn't die, he's going to take a lot of damage, crippling his Diggersby, which would be really nice for me. With the Eevees, we got 96 in HP, 160 defense, and max special attack, modest. We reach 471 special attack. That is crazy. This Mega Ampharos is going to be hitting extremely hard. It's just primarily there to break down his defensive core, which is basically what it's designed to do. And we can Volt Switch in and out and stuff. Anyway, so next up we have Victini. Now Victini, like Mega Ampharos, also breaks down his defensive core really well. Amoonguss dies to V-Create, Slowbro dies to Bolt Strike, and Zapdos doesn't want to take a V-Create or Bolt Strike. So we're bringing the choice Banded Victini with V-Create, U-Turn, Bolt Strike, and Zen Headbutt. Now I'm basically going to be clicking these 3 moves the match. I just put Zen Headbutt there because I didn't really know what to put as my last move, so I just put my secondary stab as that. It doesn't really matter. Nothing too special with these EVs, just max attack, max speed, Jolly with 4 in special defense. Like I said, this thing is just primarily there to break down his entire team. Nothing switches in on this thing. I mean, if he brought like a defensive Hydreigon, maybe, but I still think that wouldn't even want to take a Banded V-Create. I don't know the calcs off the top of my head, but maybe defensive Hydreigon can deal with this, but I'm not sure. I still think, well, U-Turn will do a lot, that's for sure, because I'm choice Banded. Even if it's not stab, Victini is very powerful. So yeah, there's not much of Victini. Like I said, just breaks down his entire team. Red Ace dies, Diggersby dies, Darmanitan takes a lot of damage, Gengar dies, Hydreigon probably lives, Mega Gardevoir dies, Sudowoodo can take a hit. Actually, Sudowoodo could come for this thing because I feel like defensive Sudowoodo can actually take this thing on pretty well. But Excelgor dies, Lucario dies, Slowbro dies, Amoonguss dies, Zapdos tanks one but doesn't take another. So as you can see, Victini does a lot to his team. And I would have like did some custom speed EVs or something, but I just ran max speed with Jolly on the off chance that he ran Mega Gardevoir with max speed and timid. So basically just ran this speed EVs to try and speed creep, or not speed creep, speed type the Mega Gardevoir, because if I went any less, then I would guaranteed get out sped. But at the same time, Gardevoir can't really touch Victini, so that is, unless he has Shadow Ball, which he'll most likely have if he brings Mega Gardevoir. So we have Lunatone next. Yes, Lunatone is here. Now Lunatone is actually my primary Diggersby switch in. It can also take a hit pretty well, even if he brings like Life Orb or something like that, which I think he brings. I don't know what kind of Diggersby he brings. Probably like Choice Scarf or Life Orb, something like that. Even Bandit could come, I guess. Bandit is actually pretty scary. But we have Culver Berry for knockoff, of course. I'm pretty sure it's a 3KO on me with the Culver Berry, and Ice Beam does a lot to him. We have Levitate, of course, so we have Moonlight, Power Gem, Stealth Rock, and Ice Beam. So I originally had like Calm Mind over Stealth Rock, but I felt in the long run that Stealth Rock would have been better because chipping down Zapdos is really nice. As that is his main switching to Kartana most likely. So trying to wear down the Zapdos was my ultimate goal in putting Stealth Rock on this thing. Yeah, he could just defog them away, but before he's gonna come in, he's gonna have to take the rocks damage, and then I can send in like Mega Ampharos or something and threaten it out or do massive damage on him. And like I said, we have Ice Beam there because it does like 70 to, I don't know the exact calc on the top of my head, but it does somewhere around 70% to Diggersby, which is cool. So we have max HP, 240 in defense with bold, and 16 in special defense. Like I said, this thing is primarily there as a Diggersby switching because originally I had a Alola Ninetales here before, but I was looking at it. What do I have that switches in the Diggersby? Absolutely nothing. Now, I could have brought Mandibuzz, but Mandibuzz doesn't even like taking a return or an Ice Punch. So, Lunatone is my best option of taking hits from Diggersby. And the nice thing about this is I can heal up as well. So, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this match. There's a team, by the way. I feel like I can win, but I won't be surprised if I lose because this is a winnable and a losable match for me. Like I said in the beginning, the matchup is very even. I have big threats to him. He has big threats to me. So, I'm not sure how this will gonna go. Hopefully, I can take the dub, though. Win week 1. That'll be really nice. Big confidence booster as well. Let me know what you guys think on the team. You could, well, there's no point to saying your thoughts on the team anyway, because I already battled. But, I mean, if you want to for fun, be my guest. I will look at all the comments and see what you have to say. But yeah, I think that's really it. Anything else I gotta say? Don't really think so. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to wrap this up. So if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to click the like button down below. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Hope you guys have a beautiful day.